Itatayong TESDA Innovation Hub para mapalakas pa ang job-ready skills ng mga Pilipino. Ating pag-uusapan kasama si Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, NCR Regional Director Angelina Carrion. RD Carrion, magandang tanghali po. Welcome po sa Bagong Pilipinas ngayon.
Hello, magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Thank you, Joshua and Director Sharon.
Yes, RD, maaari niyo po bang ipaliwanag kung ano itong Regional TVET Innovation Center o RTIC NCR facility at bakit po ito itinuturing na malaking hakbang para po sa pagpapalakas ng job-ready skills ng ating mga kababayan?
Ito pong Regional Training Innovation Center natin dito sa NCR within the TESDA compound nandito sa Taguig is part of the ADB Fund loan ng ating ahensya. Ang tawag ng project title nito is Supporting Innovations in the Philippine TVET System. Importante itong mga regional TVET innovation centers natin, especially dito sa National Capital Region. Because ito po yung magbibigay sa atin ng state-of-the-art training, research, and innovation hub. For NCR, ang ating focus is on mechatronics, industrial automation, and controlled engineering. We are very excited about this Innovation Training Center here in NCR. Marami po tayong mabibigyan ng help, assistance from the communities, from the industrial companies natin, mga employers, and hopefully tayo ay makakuha ng mga manggagawang Pilipino na job-ready and future-proof na kasanayan sa ating bansa.
RD, kailan naman po inaasahang matatapos ang facility na ito at ano-ano po ba yung mga pangunahing pasilidad at training programs na maaaring asahan ng learners, workers at job seekers po dito?
Yeah. Yes, Director Cheryl, thank you for the question. Ito po ay kaka-groundbreaking ceremony lang natin last April 27. And hopefully matapos po ito ng March 2027. Next year pa po to. It's a two-story building worth nasa around 163 million. And we need to still procure the needed equipment, the learning management systems na gagamitin natin dito sa Innovation Training Center na ito. Ang mga qualifications po natin na ine-expect na ma-offer dito are on the mechatronics, mga IoT, Internet of Things, mga smart technology facilities, and its allied qualification. Marami pong industries ang that can be assisted through the training centers. Hindi lang po manufacturing, but also pwede din sa construction, and even creative industries can also benefit from this innovation training center. It's more than a training facility. Meron po tayong pinaka-focus talaga ng ating innovation center is on the innovation hub, research and development. So if you will visit the innovation centers natin, we have 17 actually nationwide. But if you visit the innovation training centers natin, maraming tao na pwedeng nagha-huddle lang siya, and they are discussing about the possible design or even this innovation na makatutulong sa ating pag-improve ng ating mga kababayan, especially for some researchers and students and learners na meron silang project na pwedeng magamit for their self-employment or livelihood. So, ito po ang ating ine-expect dito sa training centers nito. Technical skills, digital competencies, and kursong naka-align po dito sa ating manufacturing, construction, and even constructive or creative industries.
Okay. RD, para po mas malinawan yung ating mga kababayan, ito pong sinasabi niyo pong state-of-the-art na RTIC facility, paano po ito makakatulong sa pagbibigay ng mas magandang oportunidad po sa trabaho, productivity, at maging sa inclusivity or inclusive growth ng ating mga kababayan. When we say state-of-the-art, are we talking about international standards na rin po ba?
Yes, tama ka dyan, Joshua. Ang ine-expect po natin na state-of-the-art is really hindi po the usual na nakikita natin sa mga training centers natin, public and private. Ito po yung facilities na ginagamit ng industries natin sa local. And of course, meron tayong kinukuhang baseline on the world skills standards. So yun po yung ating ine-expect na mga state-of-the-art facilities dito sa ating innovation training centers. Importante po ito because ang ating mga learners, although most of the programs na ino-offer sa all over the National Capital Region, these are actually entry-level qualifications. May mga industries like for manufacturing, logistics, and other industries that would need higher qualification, or meron na tayong tinatawag na micro-credentials, very maliit na training na kailangan nila para makakuha ng job placement sa companies. Pero kailangan pa rin ng training, ng exposure ng ating learners, especially dun sa pag-operate ng mga state-of-the-art facilities. So, importante talaga na mag-undergo itong ating learners and workers and job seekers dito sa mga facilities na ginagamit na either dito sa local companies natin, industries, or ginagamit na sa world global labor market.
RD, susuportahan din di umano nito yung mas mataas na qualifications tulad ng National Certificate Levels 3, 4 at 5, pati rin ang diploma programs. Paano po ito makatutulong sa career growth naman ng graduates kumpara sa traditional training programs?
Yes, Director Cheryl, ito pong Regional Training Innovation Center natin ay makakatulong ng malaki sa ating mga learners and job seekers for immediate employment, job placement. We're talking of higher level qualifications, but meron talaga tayong mga micro-credentials na kailangan to address the gaps ng itong na ino-offer ng regular TVET providers natin and the needs na industry natin. So, it's a combination of higher level qualifications. We're offering diploma programs, but ito ay it's a combination of the Regional TVET Innovation Center in collaboration with our existing TESDA institutions. So, mayroon tayong mga 3-year diploma programs. Ang mapoproduce na dito sa 3-year diploma programs natin are operators, not just technicians. When you say operators, they can be the very critical workers in the whole company because usually sila po yung nagme-maintain and kung nagme-maintain ng mga equipment sa companies, or kung kinakailangan mag-repair ay sila po itong mga operators, 3-year diploma graduates natin. Maganda din pong nag-uusap ng masinsinan ating 3 agencies in the education sector. We have the DepEd, the CHED, and TESDA. So that po yung ating mga 3-year diploma program learners and graduates, kung kinakailangan nila pong mag-pursue ng higher level ng education, ay pwede pong magawa ito through the credit transfer arrangements between the TESDA institutions and the higher education institutions. So yan po ang ating ine-expect dito sa ating project. Not just the Regional TVET Innovation Center, but also meron po kasi tayong network of TESDA institutions within the National Capital Region. And there are expected to come up with their own specialization and focus. Pero po itong Regional TVET Innovation Center will, ang purpose po talaga is sila po ang magkakaroon, dyan po yung research and development na mangyayari. Kung may innovation and designing na technology design or technology research na na required of the learners, dito po talaga gagawin dito sa Regional TVET Innovation Center natin.
Okay. RD, bilang isang central hub naman po, kumusta po ang pakikipagtulungan ng RTIC facility sa mga industriya, higher education institutions at iba pang ahensya ng gobyerno para po naman masiguro na akma o tugma yung training sa tunay na pangangailangan ng labor market?
Yes po, of course, ito pong ating ginagawa na dito sa National Capital Region. Palagi pong suporta at nakaalalay and continuous collaboration with our industry associations. Dito po sa NCR, meron po tayong 17 industry associations for 8 priority sectors natin dito sa NCR. So manufacturing, we also have creative industries, health, priority din natin dito sa NCR, construction, logistics, health and tourism, and even sa green energy and renewable energy. So ito po ay hindi naman magagawa ng TESDA kung wala pong pag-uusap at saka yung pagtutulungan ng among the industry associations natin. For NCR, we're very fortunate na marami po tayong active industry players. We also have mga multinational companies. We have, during the groundbreaking ceremony last April 27, if I may just share kung anong mga highlights noon, ito yung very significant and relevant at this time na marami tayong problema sa energy. Meron po tayong meron po tayong partner sa TESDA DEA Technology and Training Center. DEA Technology is our industry partner from China. We also have industry partner from Korea din, na Huawei, and also we have yung sa heating and air conditioning sa Daikin, and for transport naman mayroon tayong Petron at saka mga Toyota. Yung sa DEA Technology kasi, ito ay nag-turn over tayo sa solar, for their solar projects and programs. Ang DEA will establish or set up their industry designed na for solar projects dito within our training compound. Tapos po yung ating project with the DOE, Department of Energy, in-turn over na po sa RTC, Regional Office, Regional Training Center, yung pong in-install na solar photovoltaic systems in government buildings and facilities. This is part of the DOE's project na magkaroon po ng solar energy to reduce electricity costs and advance yung renewable energy goals natin. So, very excited po ang lahat because marami po tayong industry players na nag-participate at nag-attend during the groundbreaking ceremony last April 27.
RD, paano naman po masisiguro ng TESDA na magiging sustainable at long-term ang benepisyong nito sa technical vocational education system po ng ating bansa?
Thank you, Cheryl. Importante po sa atin na there's sustainability. This is just a start. We are just constructing the infrastructure. Ang project also provides capacity building for the trainers, for the management. Kailangan din po tayong merong organizational structure na manage at magme-maintain dito sa ating Innovation Training Center. Ang funding po nito is for the construction and sa infra and setup and procurement of equipment. So for 2027, every year na po nating i-request sa ating government for national funding itong specific separate funding for the management and operations of our regional TVET Innovation Center. So yun po yung ating iisipan. We're planning to come up with these projects to sustain the operations and the management of our, kasi bagong infrastructure to at may bago siyang purpose and vision, and so we need to prepare our personnel and dapat yung personnel natin at mga even trainers and experts, they need to be immersed also in the industries related na i-offer dun sa ating innovation center. So that's part of the long-term plan for the Regional TVET Innovation Center in NCR.
Okay. RD, may plano din po ba ang TESDA na magtayo ng katulad na Regional TVET Innovation Centers sa iba pang rehiyon para naman mas marami pang Pilipino ang makinabang sa advanced skills training?
Opo, that's very good. Although, ito pong ADB kasi, it's a $100 million loan fund, and meron din government counterpart na around 17.3 million. We have, dito sa project na to is, meron tayong expected na 17 regional innovation training centers all over the country. So, we have 17 regions. So, per region, meron tayong ganitong facility, and with different areas of specialization or focus area. For example, there are regions na merong focus area on smart fish culture, agricultural fisheries and forestry. Dito sa NCR, manufacturing tayo. Meron ding region na on transport, communication and storage. May other regions na metals and engineering. May other region na nagfo-focus on automotive, land transportation, and even HVAC, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration. These are all the priority industry sectors natin for based on the national development plan ng ating bansa up to 2028. And so itong mga expected na ma-set up, ma-establish na mga regional innovation training centers natin within the network of 130 plus na TESDA institutions ay importante because they will be the hub, innovation and research and development hub for these different areas of specialization.
RD, bukod naman po sa pasilidad na yan, ano po pa yung ibang upskilling at reskilling programs po ang tinututukan o inaasahang ilulunsad ng TESDA sa mga susunod na mga buwan?
Meron po tayong ini-implement different TESDA scholarship programs, and meron tayong training for work scholarship program, meron tayong pinakabago na LEAP scholarship program. These are programs specific for the near hires or yung mga hindi ma-employ sana but would need additional training or reskilling or even upskilling para makuha sila ng companies. And we have a special facility, scholarship facility for OFWs. Ito po yung mga available scholarship programs natin na ini-implement ng TESDA. We also have scholarship programs on universal access to tertiary education. Ito yung mga diploma programs. All over the country, meron tayong mga specialized institutions offering diploma programs. Hindi lang ito yung mga stand-alone na qualifications. Ito yung mga may technical and at the same time may mga academic programs na just to prepare our workers, learners for higher qualification or higher job position in our company.
All right. On that note, maraming salamat po sa inyong oras at sa impormasyon. TESDA NCR Regional Director Angelina Carrion.